Hi everyone, I am Silvana Sommer. I work at Klabin's Technology Center, and today I have a very special guest and a partner of our Center of Technology and of Klabin to talk about innovations, collaborations. So I would like to invite CORINA Godoy for this 15-minute conversation with Inova participants. Welcome to Inova Klabin, CORINA. This time at home, you at home, and myself at the Technology Center, but very well connected by several innovations and the fantastic work we developed together. Welcome to Inova. I'm very grateful for the opportunity of being here with you today, and I would like to thank Klabin for the partnership we have. I'm very happy about it. My name is CORINA Godoy. I'm a pharmacist and a biochemist, and I started very early. At the age of 22, I started my first business, compounding pharmacy, and sometime after that, I started my second business, which is a brand of cosmetics for athletes. And this idea stemmed from my own needs and my partners, because we couldn't find products in the national market that we wanted. And after that, I started my third business, which is a cosmetic industry to produce cosmetics for my brand, Pink Cheeks. So my history, as you can see, was not really planned beforehand. Things just started to happen without much planning. And I'm very happy about this history and the developments so far. Through the development of cosmetics for athletes, which is Pink Cheeks, we were able to receive several awards, national awards in consecutive years, 2017 to 2019, in the sunscreen category, which is a very competitive category. We had to compete with large companies, just to name a few, Johnson's, La Roche, which I respect very much, and this is just one more reason why I treasure these awards so much. And we also received an international award in Cosmetics Global in France in the category Indie Color Cosmetics for a sunscreen with glitter, and I'm very proud of this history. That's about it. And where do we fit in? Klabin, Technology Center, Innovation Team. When did we become part of your journey? I learned through a cousin, a very dear cousin, who is a partner of Klabin, Gustavo, about the possibility of a project using ingredients that until then were not used for this end, for cosmetics. And even though I'm not a researcher and I am not involved in education, I decided to face the challenge, and I wrote a proposal to use MFC in cosmetics. And right after that, unfortunately, the pandemic started, and this led to another possibility of bringing to fruition that project that until then involved beauty cosmetics, but we saw an opportunity to use Klabin's ingredient, MFC in this case, to replace a polymer that was not available in the national market, a carbomer. And this ended up being a very cool project, widely collaborative, which started in record time, exactly because all of those involved were so committed to the purpose of solving a problem that affected the population overall that we couldn't think of anything else. We all gave our best, and we found a very good solution. And this was very nice, and it benefited a lot of people, isn't it, Silvano? I'd like to say a few words about what happened behind the curtains. We were approached by Senai, CETIC in Rio de Janeiro, with this idea of replacing the thickening agent in alcohol gel by microfibrillated cellulose, which is what we have in our pilot plant. And I say this because we all in Klabin received this token at the end of the year, this little pouch. There's a whole story behind the packaging, but I'm talking about the product inside. And we could have developed a project with Sinai, like a bench project, but immediately when we saw this opportunity in the technology center, we thought about &Co, Apoteca at that time. And I think this is a great example of collaboration, of risk-taking. Senai approached us with the proposal, and we managed in record time to complete this bench development with dedicated teams at both ends. But the third part was still missing, that part that would bring this to a larger scale. And I think that in 6 months, we are able to produce more than 5 tons of alcohol gel. We produced 2 batches. One was destined to health professionals with a fantastic acceptance. At least the feedback I got is that this is a differentiated product, and MFC is the surprise factor, so to speak, that provides this good sensation that prevents your skin from becoming dry, and the second batch that was for Klabin's collaborators. So we all received and could use a fruit of this work in partnership between Senai and a research institute, which is Senai, which is industry focused. We in the research center had just started the pilot plant for a totally different purpose, to use MFC in paper for increased resistance and innovation in our own products and packagings. But when these things happen, not for a very nice reason, because we are going through a pandemic, but this boosted the collaboration between the technology center and your company &Co. And several other fruits came afterwards. And I think it's good to say that we are making progress in our studies in cosmetics using MFC. And these were all very special productions, let's say unique batches, collector items. We have produced body lotion, liquid soap, and hand cream. And I know you have other things in mind. I think MFC has huge potential. I've been running several tests. There's MFC here. On my face, there's MFC. I can tell the secret, but this is all very exciting because it involves a sustainable, renewable, and national product. So this is a wonderful project, and it's a great joy to be part of this. And I think we have a long way to go, many things to develop together. And I see a wonderful future ahead. I'd like us to talk about the things that bind us, that motivate us. I see many similarities, and one of them is diversity. You have an expertise, you have a team that complements ours, and I think this is what creates this strong connection and encourages us to innovate. Klabin is not a cosmetics company. We have a consumable, MFC in this case, that is in line with what we see in the cosmetics world. Organic products, natural products. But When I think about why ENCO is always our partner, what stands out? I think we have been working in partnership in a very transparent manner, in a very honest manner, and always sharing risks. As with Senai and in internal developments, we introduce ideas and you are all for it and you take it as the need to risk to do something different. And the opposite is also true. You encourage us to do things differently. And when we are invited for this chat about innovation and collaboration, I thought a lot about where our connection lies. And we also have a very strong purpose, which is to make a difference, to be different. I don't know if you would like to add something, but this is my view. When I think about why this works so well, I think that's why. I think it's the ability to believe that we are able to do something better or different. And the engagement of internal teams of Klabin and ENCO and our collaborators, this overflows to bring interaction between companies. And the summit knowledge makes things move faster, processes move faster, and there is a fine-tuning that brings very good results. So to me, I think it's summed knowledge combined with the ability to believe, and to believe at both ends. And we must put our energy into things, we must work for them. It's no use to stop at the project. We go for it, we believe, and we move faster and faster to keep up with trends, digitalization, sustainability, which is what we expect. And these are our goals that we want to fulfill more and more. I think that's about it. I think this is the way to go. We still have one step ahead in this development. And we also have this cool packaging developed by our team, this laminated pouch that was made in record time as a filling solution also for alcohol gel. And now you have a whole product line you are developing, and the challenge is to use paper in these packagings also. I see packaging was really not the starting point of our collaboration, but we are about to conclude and we are moving in a very interesting direction towards a complete solution. It's an ingredient that will provide a differentiated product, and packaging is part of Klabin's product portfolio. So it's a good match. I'm very happy that you accepted this invitation for this conversation. I will always refer to ENCO as a partner, as a company that has a hands-on attitude, and I think this is why things work so well. It's like you said, it's the drive to make, the making, and the willingness to take risks and see things work. I will always mention you as a great partnership. And to me, Silvana, I'd like to say it's a great pleasure to be Klabin's partner and to be with you. I already admire the company, and when I visited and I saw the way you treat your collaborators, the concern with the environment, with society, the responsibility, I find it so touching that I have a passion for clubbing. And I hope I can remain close to you, and as much as possible, I want to collaborate and to contribute to the so many good things you do. So it's a great pleasure to be part of all this. I can only say thank you. So I will leave you with the commitment to take risks and share risks so that we can launch new products in the near future. There were some spoilers already, not many, but I think this will be part of people's routine. I would like to thank you. Don't know if you want to say or add something. Just a few words about risk. Innovation involves taking risks, and if we want to innovate, we must have this mindset. As we progress with our developments, there is less risk and gains start to happen. But at first, there is risk, and the difference is we are willing to take them. Klabin and Co., hand in hand, are willing to take risks and face the challenges to achieve our goals. That's it. The good news is our success rate is quite high. We are being very assertive, which is good. Well, this is what we had in mind, this conversation with Corina. Feel free to ask questions and make suggestions. If I had been told the Technology Center would enter the world of cosmetics in 2019, I'd say no. Packaging, lignin, MFCs for internal use, and in the end, the pandemic gave us this great gift. We are now committed to this new pathway, which is very promising, and for this, partners like yourself, Corina, are vital. I'd like to say goodbye and thank you. And if you want to say a few more words, go ahead. Just to say thank you once more, and let's get down to business. Let's get down to action. Thank you very much for remaining with us, and it was a wonderful opportunity to be with you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.